using soybean oil in tires. Good afternoon to you on the Rural Radio Network. I'm Bryce Doeschot reporting. Today we're joined over the phone by Victor Bohuslavsky. He is the former executive director of the Nebraska Soybean Board. Now he's back on the farm and he sits on the United Soybean Board. Victor, I understand you recently traveled to Oklahoma where you got to see firsthand how Goodyear Tires is using soybean oil in the manufacturing process. What can you share with us?
So I got the privilege to attend a Goodyear tire plant tour in Lawton, Oklahoma, which is the largest Goodyear plant that they have for producing tires. And we have been in a partnership with Goodyear using soybean oil in the production of tires. And they utilize the soybean oil in the production of the sidewalls and of the tread of that tire. And so that was a pretty big plus for us to get that into that particular market.
Well, Victor, when somebody hears that they're using soybeans or a component of soybeans in tires, some people might scratch their head and say, what the heck is going on here? Explain what product they're replacing when they use soybeans.
They were replacing petroleum. Last month, for example, they used 100,000 pounds of soybean oil. That means that they used 100,000 pounds less petroleum product in their tire. And what has happened is when they change that formulation and they start to use soybean oil in there, they saw a positive benefit in the reaction of the tire to the climate outside and to the terrain or the roads that they're driving on. They've gotten a lot better quality of tire and quality of driving ability with these particular tires that they're doing this with.
Goodyear, for their part, says they're at the forefront of innovation with their award-winning use of soybean oil in tires. They point out that using renewable sources like soybean oil helps to create a more sustainable tire, all while enhancing traction in rain and snow with improved tire flexibility in low temperatures. Sounds like a big win-win, right, Victor? We've got Goodyear using soybean oil, reducing the reliance on petroleum, as you pointed out, and for soybean farmers, yet another use for their product.
Yes, it's another market, and it's going to be a big future market because they're going to keep expanding. And Goodyear is very, very interested in sustainability. It's a very important part of their production and a part of their business. And so we're really glad that the soybean people can help in and help them get to the sustainability things they're trying to achieve.
Understand some of this work dates back to a partnership with the United Soybean Board, which you have involvement. Talk about your role with the United Soybean Board.
This project started 5 years ago as a research project with the United Soybean Board and on the side of innovation and technology. And that's a committee I sit on at the United Soybean Board. And so we had been working with them that long, and they kept us pretty quiet, pretty proprietary. This is the first time they've ever let anybody from the soybean industry into one of their plants or this particular plant to see how they're doing or how they're making this product work. And so it took them that long to get a product where they really, really think it's great. And that's why today there's the Assurance Ready tire line that we put on our cars, pickups, and SUVs is the line that they brought forth for the consumer to use.
Looking ahead, Goodyear says they want to continue developing new products and leverage soybean oil technology. They have a goal to fully eliminate the use of petroleum-based oils by year 2040. I'm Bryce Doeschot reporting on the Rural Radio Network.